Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, the Everyday Non-Expert here, and today I wanted to talk to you about some specs that hit this week, some comics that got optioned, some comics that got their rights purchased, and other things that you might want to think about when looking through back bins, buying on eBay, things like that. Alright, please give this video a like by clicking that thumbs up button. Let me know you like videos like this. Comment down below, and again, let me know if you like videos like this, and subscribe to the channel so you can see these spec videos right when they come out so you can get them at the lowest price before they skyrocket. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay everybody, I want to talk about Ahsoka. So it looks like Natasha Liu Bordizzo was cast as Sabine Wren in Ahsoka's Disney Plus series, according to Deadline. And for Sabine Wren, you may want to consider, obviously we all know the big book is Kanan the Last Padawan number 6. However, that's out of reach for most people, up near the $200 range. So if you wanted to, Star Wars Rebels magazine number 1 has a high of 175. It's still pretty high, but it is the first appearance of Sabine Wren in a comic book magazine. Not comic book, but a comic book magazine. And then if you want the first cameo appearance of Sabine Wren, specifically as a Mandalorian, you want to look at Kanan the Last Padawan, but that is still running you about $100. But that book is also the first cameo appearance of Ezra, the first cameo appearance of Hera, and the first appearance of Kanan Jarrus. So if all these people start coming into the, I almost said MCU, into the Disney Plus Star Wars universe, that might be a key to pick up, because as the first appearances start getting more and more out of reach, people always come back down. As 181 for Hulk is getting out of reach, 180 is starting to pick up steam. So, another one is the very first appearance of Sabine Wren is in on a cover, or the first cover is on a magazine. Star Wars Insider Magazine number 152. And then the first appearance of Sabine Wren ever was actually in a UK magazine, since the US version of it wasn't on sale until later that year, October 2015. And that is Star Wars Rebels magazine number 1, but the UK version of it. Alright, so that's it for Sabine Wren and that casting. And the next one is a video game that I used to play and was very fond of, Earthworm Jim. So, according to Variety, Earthworm Jim, an animated series, which I already grew up with an animated series of Earthworm Jim. I don't know if you have, but I have. But Earthworm Jim number 1 is running about $50, and it is the premiere issue of Earthworm Jim. And naturally, it's from the video game, because the video game came first. And then in Earthworm Jim 2, you have the second appearance of Earthworm Jim, and it actually has a very low print run. So it's running about $40 right now due to that scarcity. And Earthworm Jim 3 looks like it was a 3-run issue. That is the final issue of it, and is also has a low print run. So far we have Sabine Wren and Earthworm Jim. I'm not talking about all of them, because, I mean, there are some things that came out that honestly nobody probably cares about. So I think even if you were to sort of pick one up, I don't know that they would necessarily see anything on the secondary market. Now, we do know that Disney Plus just had their big thing, so I am just going to name off, rapid fire, a bunch of characters you may want to go get sort of their first appearance, or do some research on key issues and things like that for them. I don't want to take up too much of your time on this. This is just supposed to be a quick video just to bring stuff to your attention that came out this week. So, we have Agatha Harkness, which we already knew from Scarlet Witch, but it may have cooled off since then because it's been almost a year, and so now you might be able to pick up some of those books for lower. But she is actually getting her own show. Echo, we know, has been getting her own show. Excuse me. Marvel Zombies is getting their own show. So you have your Fantastic Four Ultimate 21 and 22, I believe. Moon Knight, Miss Marvel, Obi-Wan Kenobi, She-Hulk, Spider-Verse, Boba Fett, Willow, and even there's a Baymax trailer that came out, which I'm really excited because I loved that movie. Yeah, so, it actually looks like, I know it's a couple weeks back, and I was mostly just kind of concentrating on this week. However, Naomi actually got a release date, January 11th, 2022, and I have seen an increase in sales and in pricing of those books. So number one, obviously, is the first appearance, and number two is the first appearance of her adopted parents, and number three is her partial origin, and she learns that her adopted father is in fact actually an alien. And then number five is, I think, other than maybe number one, the biggest key, because it's it has her origin, and it has her debut in her costume. And apparently, Zumbato was confirmed to be in the series way back in March, and there's Zumbato's getting their first appearance, or has their first appearance in Naomi number 5, and then Naomi number 6 is the final issue, but there are some other comics outside of the Naomi run that apply to Naomi, like Action Comics 1014, which I actually have. I think I have all of these. Yeah. Action Comics 1014 is the first crossover cameo appearance of Naomi on the final page, and then Young Justice 10 is the first meeting of Naomi and the Young Justice, and it also has a new costume and code name for Tim Drake. It also shows the origin of Jenny Hex. However, I think the first meeting of Naomi and Young Justice in this issue is probably what is the biggest deal, because eventually I think Naomi is going to meet with the Young Justice. I think they are going to bring that out. I think that Marvel doing their Young Avengers is going to pull Warner Brothers and DC into having to do Young Justice. And then Justice League 59, I actually have cover A and B, is actually when Naomi, I believe, is part of the Justice League, or fights with the Justice League, and it is the first appearance of a villain from Naomi's homeworld, so they might appear in the show as well. So you might want to pick up on that for the Naomi. So, alright, just real quick to recap, we got Sabine Wren getting cast in Ahsoka Tano. We have Earthworm Jim getting its rerun in comic books based off of the 90s, I believe 90s video game. And then I listed off a bunch of Marvel properties that you might want to go take a look at for the Disney Plus shows. And then there was an actual release date for the series, premiere date I should say, for the Naomi show. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed that quick video. I just wanted to put this together to give you guys some stuff if you want to do over the weekend. You're going into a comic book shop, you might want to look into some back issue bins for some of these. A lot of comic book shops, I don't know that they necessarily priced a lot of these. And give me one sec, I actually want to do something real quick. I want to search something. So I just released a video, and it was the Contest of Champions number 1 is the one that I got, and I wasn't seeing. I only saw spec for the obviously A, B, and the 1 in 25. I actually was able to get the hip hop variant, and I did not see anyone talking about locating that hip hop variant. I don't even know how many are really on eBay. I haven't checked too much, but yeah. So there's a hip hop variant out there. You know, people love those hip hop variants, and it is actually a really nice book. I will actually put that in the end card. So that you can go check out that video. I think it's in my comic haul, which should have just come out a couple hours ago. So, alright, well, thanks again for checking out this video. I hope you found it useful. And don't forget to click that thumbs up button to give this video a like. Comment down below, let me know what you think about these spec videos. And subscribe to the channel to see more great comic book and collectible content like this. Thanks again for checking out the video. Bye.